브롤스타즈를 사랑하시는 전 세계 팬 여러분 안녕하십니까. 특별한 대결이 기다리고 있는 브롤스타즈 인비테이션에 오신 여러분을 환영합니다.
Yes, it's grand festival for Brawl Stars all over the world, and welcome everyone this Brawl Stars Invitational.
네, 여러분 반갑습니다. 오늘 그 G스타 현장에서 많은 분들과 함께하면서 또 오늘 이 오디토리움을 가득해 오신 여러분들과 또 브롤스타즈의 그 흥겨운 시간을 한번 보낼 텐데 즐겁게 보내고 계신가요?
Are you guys enjoying?
고맙습니다. 오늘 경기와 함께할 정말 수많은 재미들이 여러분들을 기다리고 있습니다. 과연 어떤 경기가 기다리고 있을지 저뿐만 아니라 많은 분들께서도 기대하고 계실 것 같아요.
Definitely, we are ready with a lot of special matches today, and I'm also very excited.
그렇습니다. 지난 이틀 동안 이 오디토리움에서 브롤스타즈 세계 최강을 가리는 경기가 펼쳐졌습니다. 그리고 그 챔피언의 탄생을 여러분들께서도 지켜보셨을 테고요.
Yes, for past 2 days we had the Brawl Stars finals, and we are witness of these champions as well.
사실은 그 한국 팬들 입장에서는 안타깝게 4강전 경기가 있어서 그 부분에 대해서 좀 아쉬움을 갖고 계시겠습니다만 그 경기 자체의 그 매력들은 브롤스타즈가 과연 어떤 게임인지 충분히 느낄 수 있을 만한 정말 최고의 경기가 난 것 같아요. 그렇죠? 오늘도 이 4강전 경기 못지않은 최고의 경기가 여러분들을 기다리고 있으니까 그 경기 끝까지 함께 해주시를 부탁드리겠습니다. 자, 이제 긴장 그 넘치는 승부의 경기는 이제 끝이 났고요. 오늘은 좀 즐기는 시간을 남겨놓고 있거든요.
Definitely, those fiercing matches are all over. The competitions are all over, and for this last day, it's only left to enjoy the show.
그렇습니다. 오늘 여러분들과 함께할 특별한 손님들을 이 무대로 잠시 후에 모셔보도록 하겠습니다. 바로 전세계 최고의 브롤스타즈 인플루언서 8명이 여러분들을 기다리고 있습니다.
Yes, we have special guests and a special match with the world's best 8 influencers.
자, 그럼 과연 대진들이 굉장히 궁금해하실 텐데 그 8명이 펼치는 그 대진, 경기 대진 어떨까요?
Right now, let's check out how they are going to play the game.
그 대진이 어떻게 짜졌는지 지금부터 먼저 화면을 통해서 만나보시죠.
Here we go.
World's best influencers have gathered for Brawl Stars Invitational 2019. These 8 influencers bring some gifts and also some useless items as prizes. Influencers and players make a team, and they compete against each other. Battle, red versus blue. Step 1, solo showdown match. Influencers play a solo showdown match and are ranked from 1st to 8th. Step 2. Starting from rank 8, influencers choose their team color and the game mode that they want to play. But the higher ranked player gets a chance to move the lower ranked player's position. Step 3. Check out the special penalty modes, only in Brawl Stars Invitational 2019.
So should we start the solo showdown match?
Yes.
Let's go, boys.
Do it. You guys all ready?
We're ready.
So, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Why is everyone so alive? No, what is this?
Hey. Timmy. Oh yeah! Come on! Yeah! Come on! Nice.
I'm choosing Gem Bread. Really like it. Really fun.
Now you are.
Yeah, I've got nothing to say.
Need to phone a friend or?
Yeah, I mean, well, Gustav said it was so epic. I didn't know how to.
You wanna be a team with Gustav?
I want to be on the winning team. So I'm gonna say that. I think Bounty because I got a lot of love for Piper. So I'm gonna go just to go.
Bro, okay. Seems everyone don't want to be with you.
I'm Tim Red.
It's gonna be interesting.
First, guys, look at this. I'm sending you to the red team.
Is this an automatic win? Thank you for that.
Play first against Yamada.
Yeah,
So Ted is not here. It's between us. The three of us are playing.
Yeah.
6.
yeah.
Okay, so it's you are doing Siege, you're
Okay.
doing Gemcraft, and I'm Brawl.
Okay. Okay.
I'll put myself here.
Rocks,
People.
Oh.
He's the best player.
What are we? Team Blue! What are we gonna do?
만나보겠습니다. 박수 함께 환영해주시죠.
Please give them a big round of applause.
블루투의 선수 케이마로 코치 토리 다 그리고 아크입니다. 이어서 레드 팀을 만나보겠습니다. 박수 함께 만나보시죠.
Please meet Red Team with a big round of applause once again.
레드 팀의 선수입니다. 야말라, 젠션, 구스타보 그리고 폴리스입니다.
Hello, fellow brawlers. Welcome to the Brawl Stars Invitational 2019. I'm Kairos Time, and it is time to brawl.
We are ready with full of entertaining matches right now.
자, 과연 어떤 경기가 기다리고 있을지 지금부터 여러분 박수 함께 브롤스타즈 인비테이션을 본격적으로 시작합니다.
Big round of applause.
Hello, fellow brawlers. I'm Kairos Time, and it is time to brawl.
That's right, and I'm Lex, and we are here at the Brawl Stars Invitational, where yesterday we saw some fierce action in the first Brawl Stars World championship was ever decided, but today we're going to have some fun with some your favorite content creators from all around the world.
And the teams that actually have competed in this tournament, some people got knocked out. In fact, most of them, all of them except for one team, all got knocked out. They're here for some revenge, playing with some of the best content creators that you guys know and you guys love. And we're going to see some good competition with some fun, unique spins on it.
Yeah, there's going to be some interesting challenges and obstacles that these guys are going to have to overcome if they want to pick up this victory. Now, they may not have won last night and the days before, but they've got their chance again. Kairos, what kind of format are we looking at here? Yeah,
so we're looking at, it's a blue team versus red team. It's going to be a best 4 of 7 matchup between them, and they're going to be playing in the 5 competitive game modes for the team modes. You know, we've got Gem Grab, we got Brawl Ball, we got Heist, we got Bounty, and we've got Siege. They have to win for their team, and they're going to be facing off against the other players from the opposing team, obviously.
Yeah, so they're going to be going over the same modes and maps that they were in the semifinals until we get to, if we do get to the extra matches, but we're going to be playing the same modes and maps from the semifinals, and the first match, or the first game in each set, there's going to be some interesting things happening that I cannot wait to see.
Here's the team lineup on the blue. We have K-Manu, Coach Corey, Ted, and Ark. Also representing the competitive teams, PSG, Tribe Gaming, 3 Bears, and Nova.
Right, and on the red team, we've got Yamada, Yansheng, Gustavo, and Holit, Janchong, and so they are representing Animal Champ Peru, Dr. HK, SSG Brazil, and SSG.
2 SSG teams on the same team, and SSG Brazil right there with Gustavo representing them. This is going to be kind of fun. I want to know who you guys think are going to win this tournament. Go ahead, flood the chat, hashtag red team, hashtag blue team. Who do you think it's going to be? This is the lineup for the specific game modes and maps. We're going to be starting off with K-Manu and Yamada, and I think that these 2 players, honestly, I don't know. There's a lot of really fantastic players, but I'm especially excited to see Yamada in there. He is definitely a pro player. I faced him on the ladder a few times, and well...
Did it end well for you, Kairos? Did it end well?
I would like to say it did, or was not even close.
Guys got over 32,000 trophies. 32,000. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But there's a lot of great lineups in here. I'm looking forward to, down there, Coach Corey and Gustavo.
Ooh, that is going to be very good. Yeah, both of them are incredibly skilled players. I don't know about Holy, but I know that Ark is also a really skilled player as well.
A funny thing about Ark, though, is that he couldn't sleep last night. He has went the entire night without sleeping. Will the lack of sleep affect him here today? You think it's got to, but we'll find out.
He was so excited for this tournament. He couldn't get a wink of sleep. And we're going to see if that is actually going to impact things or not. It's going to be an intense lineup. I'm also curious to see if subscriber count actually matters.
Oh, I mean, who is the highest rated, or who has the most subscribers of all these guys?
It looks like it is actually Ted.
Oh.
With almost 1 million subscribers to support him.
I'm sure he'll get there soon. Congratulations, Ted, in advance.
That's right. Ooh, that golden play button.
It's going to be nice for him.
That's going to be really nice. Yes, but this competition is, like we said earlier, it's a little bit of competition. It's a little bit of a fun spin on things. We do that quite a bit on our channels, and it's a lot of fun. But this is the first time that these pro players are actually going to be testing their own skill with some unique challenges.
Yeah, it was funny watching these guys walk out on the stage. It was a very different feel than watching the pro players that were just completely locked in and in the zone, stoic walking out. These guys were just goofing around and having a good time. But I guarantee you, once that screen says Brawl, they're going to be all business and trying to win those matches.
As content creators, you can't just get a bye without being at least somewhat skilled. Unless you're just so bad that it's funny. That happens every now and then as well.
I do that occasionally. Not on purpose.
I wasn't going to name anybody. I was thinking about my wife, Lady Kairos.
Oh, okay. I'm not that bad.
No, she's pretty bad. But these players, they are skilled players. We did not, for this tournament, we did not pick players that are the YouTubers that that can't hold their own candle in the competition.
Yeah, right here you're taking a look at K-Manu with the team from PSG. YDE sitting directly to his left. That is going to be really fun to watch him. As you can see, Skyrock sitting directly behind him. He's locked in. He actually won first place in that solo showdown. It's got to give him at least a little mental confidence there to boost him up to think that he has a shot to take this all the way home.
That's exactly right. And we have Yamada with Animal Champuru. This is going to be a rematch because Animal Champuru actually took PSG out in the quarterfinals, And I was talking to YDE last night. I was like, hey, how did you feel about that? And he said, you know what? We made some mistakes, and I'm not. I can't stop thinking about those mistakes we had. Even though this is going to be kind of a fun challenge, I know for a fact that they are going to be trying to do the best that they can to show Animal Champadoo, hey, that you got lucky that first time. It's not happening again.
Yeah, there's Son Bentley. He didn't get a chance to play there in the quarterfinal because PSG got knocked out, but you're absolutely right. They are going to be going for it. It's a little bit of a redemption, even though it's not a full-on match. They want redemption for that quarterfinal knockout when Animal Champadoo took them down.
Dude, Son Bentley and YDE, I mean, all four of these players are absolutely fantastic, but a lot of people say that those two players, both of them claimed to be the team captain. I guess we'll see if they're able to carry their YouTuber here this time.
32,000 trophies.
That is more than any of the competitive players in the actual championship happened yesterday.
And the guy's got a great YouTube channel, too.
He does.
That's crazy.
Super skilled gameplay. Like we said, we both faced him against the ladder, and it was. I
thought my 20,000 was really good. I'm feeling very, insignificant at the moment. Good job, Yamada. Let's see his team, though. Animal Champadoo, of course, they did great. They did.
It was so fantastic.
Their reverse sweep was so amazing to watch in those games, and they played just brilliantly.
And Ponkotsu here, definitely one of the best players on the team. Such a skilled player, and really, this team, not a whole lot of people knew who they were. They're not there. They didn't team with like a specific organization or things like that. They're kind of unknown, and they made it clear up to the finals yesterday. If you guys did not see that, you have to go back and rewatch it because it is fantastic. And Milkrio here playing, representing Animal Champadoo as well. This is going to be a really intense matchup. K-Manu has an incredibly dedicated audience as well. When we were doing some of those YouTube challenges,
the big shot
or whatever
challenges,
he crushed it as far as how many wins their team he's got the support.
His fans are really, really rabidly just following him, and I'm sure that they are all rooting right now for him to, make his country proud and make sure that all of his subscribers know that K-Manu is the best.
That's exactly right. I'm excited to see what funny challenge we're going to be seeing here. The first match will include some type of a funny challenge they can't, in order for them to actually be able to win. And it's going to matter. She's going to draw right here.
Let's find out.
I'm going to pick one. So the special penalty for set one is... Popping eyes. What's popping eyes? But I definitely feel that my eyes might pop up when I play Brawl Stars games. Let's check it out how they need to play. Let's show the video.
This is great. Oh, Whitey looks great.
It's fantastic. Son Bentley. I think he kind of looks pretty good with those on there, right? He's ready to go.
Oh, they've got something different.
For the content creators, it looks like.
Okay.
Yep, Yamada and K-Manu had those on, and their teammates have to go with popping eyes. I don't think they practice for this.
No, this is not something that you do every day.
No, it definitely is not. This is something you do if you're in front of a large audience and you just want to make fun of yourself. But this first match does count. This is a best 2 of 3 in Gem Grab, and they do have to play with this. Oh, it looks like they broke.
No, it looks like his eyes are tangled up on the cord, and they can't. I mean, it looks like he's just gonna have to play with his head really close to that headset. But yeah, no, you're right. These games do count. Now, after the first match, the challenge will be over, and they'll be able to play the next 1 or 2 matches normally, but that's only if they can get those eyes off there. Oh, here they go. Success.
They're about to give him a little bit of an easier time, but he was able to untangle. He should have just kept it down there and said, oh, yeah, no, that's not a problem. But I love the. What are those hands? Like
yeah, it looks like
zombie
there's
hands or
a
something.
very small crack that they can look through to see a tiny bit, but they're still going to be, like they said, visually interrupted. They're not going to be able to completely see it. This is hilarious, watching all these guys have fun.
Okay, so we've got brawler picks. There's no bans here for this or it's not a championship. It's an invitational here, and I like this. I like this a lot here. They're going to be playing on Spring Trap.
You know, what's kind of a little bit funny here is that the Yamada's team, they're using the strategy that the Three Bears utilized a ton. Healer, double tank, which might be a great thing considering they're not going to be able to see very much. Get those brawlers that are a little bit easier to play that you can utilize auto-aim a little bit on.
Okay, so they're coming in here. I'm excited to see if Sun Bentley's able to hit those shots with Piper. Looks like he's still able to hit one. He hits 2 of them on Ponkotsu. Ponkotsu has to fall back, and K-Manu's got that control in there. Look at that. Milkrio's trying to sneak in there, but with the 3 brawlers over there trying to do it. We even have the cameras.
Look at Whitey. He can barely get on there. But how is Sun Bentley hitting shots when he can barely? I've got full vision, and I can't hit shots like that.
He is that good. He could probably do it with his eyes closed, honestly.
Right?
Oh, man, that's fantastic. But it looks like we got blue team down here controlling the center. Sun Bentley is just dealing so much damage. Goes right up to the Rosa and pops the super, jumps away, dealing tons of damage to Milkrio. And Whitey's ready to clean up shop with that super.
Yeah, this is complete domination so far. The red team has not sniffed a single gem. 8-0 right now. I'll tell you what, PSG, guys from PSG, they're that little revenge, they're coming forward.
He walked right into it.
He tried to get past the minecart, but it smashed him.
I wonder if he could even see that it was there, because that was hilarious. And we got Yamada over here, though. Yamada's
he's
in a trap. Yeah, he's going to get
That's
taken
not
out.
the position you want to be in right there. And with 10 seconds left, and unless something crazy happens here, it looks like the blue team is going to easily take home this victory.
Oh, and Whitey cleans up even more. Grabs a couple of gems just to rub it in their face. No bouncing eyeballs popping out of his head is going to stop him.
I wonder.
He kind of embraced the inner Carl there.
I wonder if the guys over on the red team were having a harder time than the guys on the blue, because red team looked like they were completely comfortable, like it didn't bother them whatsoever to have these eyeballs bouncing from their eyes.
It's true. And then I love the moment where Rosa just walked right into the train.
Right.
Like he couldn't even see that it was there. Okay, game face is on. Sun Bentley's taking it off. He's still smiling at the camera. He didn't get his moment of fame yesterday, so he is here to
what
say
a ham,
hello.
smiling at the camera like that. That's great. I love it. But yes, now the glasses are coming off, the gloves are going on, and we're going to see a normal, a somewhat normal game.
Somewhat normal.
Against the content creators and the other pro teams combined. We'll see if the outcome is any different when they don't have bouncy eyes.
Absolutely. Like we talked about earlier, Yamada could absolutely be considered a pro player himself, but their whole team at Animal Champadu. Now's the time when they've got to step it up, because PSG's trying to say, hey, you know what? We can carry our YouTuber better. I don't know if that's exactly what's happening. I don't think that it is.
Well, but, I mean, it's probably a little bit as well, except for me.
Animal Champadu is going to come back from this reverse sweep of 1 loss.
I went with PSG.
Sweep,
I guess my prediction was PSG in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
They didn't make it then. I think I'm going to have to go back to them again and have some faith that it's going to happen, and, this is going to be good. Because,
okay.
Not only did they get to try on the beautiful googly glasses, but,
we did too as well.
Oh, this is wonderful.
I'm hoping they switch the camera to us
this might be good.
We can show everybody.
I wonder.
They're not switching cameras to us. Okay, well, we're trying it out.
If you guys could only see.
I can't read my notes.
I
have no idea what's happening right now.
How did they play with this? Because it is actually extremely hard to see.
It actually is. When I was watching, it was like, oh yeah, you just got to move it out of the way. But no, there's literally your eyeballs are just like coming out, and you cannot see that. I can see why Rosa ran into the train now.
Right? I'm even more impressed now with Sun Bentley with those shots that he was hitting.
He was hitting those shots. I don't know what he was doing. This is tricky.
All right, so we got all thumbs up from YDE right there. Are they going to change anything? I doubt that they're going to change anything. With how well they just dominated that last game, they're going to be, they're probably going to run back into the same comp and see if they can finish off Team Red.
Yeah, it's going to be, we'll see what ends up happening here. Springtrap, I think that, okay, wow, look at that. Yamada He's saying, hey, we're playing Mortis. He is going to be all over Piper and all over Ems. And Carl, unless he has his super up, well, I like that Mortis play.
Mortis matchup against all of these brawlers. Really, really good against Ems. Really great against Piper. Pretty
And okay
darn
against
good
Carl.
against Carl as well. So
As long as he doesn't have his super up.
yeah, as long as he doesn't
Absolutely.
have the super, you're good to go. So this might be a runaway for the other team on this one if they play their cards right.
We did not see Mortis being played anywhere in the quarterfinals, semifinals, or the finals, so I'm excited to see what ends up happening here. Son Bentley is ready to throw it down, though. YDE gets taken out now by Milkraz, a little preemptive there. Sorry, YDE, I didn't believe you were going to survive that there. Yamada's able to take the kill. Is he able to dodge these shots from Son Bentley and from YDE? He's not, but Milkraz is able to go in there and clean up with Hagego. Is ready to fall back and pick up some of those gems. Milkrio going in there trying to do some damage to Keimanu. He's able to take him out, and YDE is just shooting those shots against Yamada.
Yeah, it's looking like a pretty rough time already, just like as predicted. Because
look at that shot from Son Bentley.
Ooh, wait,
dealing damage to one brawler
390.
and taking out Milkrio as well. He's going in there. He uses the super, but Yamada is ready to go down as soon. No, he's able to survive.
I did not think he was going to be able to survive because he had that super, knew right where he's going to land. He hit him with the super and then hit him with another shot. Couldn't quite finish him off, so he wisely bails on the rest of that.
And now we are tied 5-5. However, Red Team does have control there. Yamada going down there, taking out that Piper, and is able to take the gems and run away very safely with Milkrio acting as that shield.
Yeah, this is about what we thought was going to happen. It was just a really horrible matchup for Team Blue. They got completely out-comped there, and we're going to see if they can do anything in the next match to make it any better.
Yamada's just dancing around the field there saying, you know, you might hit one shot on me. There's no way you're hitting enough to take me out, though. Check that out.
Dominant performance right there.
Animal Champadu coming back. The glasses were in the way the first time, but now that they are gone, they're showing PSG that that first matchup between them was not a mistake.
Maybe that wasn't an accident.
Maybe it was not.
They are just that. I mean, they are just that good because they made it all the way to the finals. But we'll see if PSG can come up. PSG and Keimanu come up with a strategy to fix what just happened right there, because that was not a pretty sight.
That's exactly right. Now they're actually going to be swapping in some of their players here. All the players are getting a chance to actually play, and it looks like for Animal Champadu, Hagego, Ponkotsu just came back in.
That's right. And for over on the blue team, Skyrix and Twisty Twick. It looks like they were supposed
They might
to
be
come in.
They might be staying. We'll see what ends up happening here. They're making the call.
They're discussing it right
Are they
now.
feeling confident with their two people that claim that they were the team leaders?
It looks like that they maybe. Looks like Son Bentley was about to get up, so we may see some new players. That'll be fun. If not, then they're just going to stick it back out and see if they can make a different outcome than they saw in this previous match.
Yes, absolutely. They're just getting their devices all set up here, and we're just basically waiting. I'm excited. I want to see them play with the googly eyes again.
I know that. I think that was even slightly more fun than the normal match.
It was. It absolutely was. It's interesting, though, seeing these matches is a little bit different, not knowing bans, okay, from the competition, from the World Finals yesterday and the day before. They were able to ban one brawler, and here, any brawler goes, and so you don't know what your team is going to do. You don't know exactly what they're thinking, and I think that's coming into play a little bit here.
What do you think that Team Blue here is going to do different to, stem the tide of what that last game turned out to be?
I think what they're going to do, they're going to make sure that they have at least one counter to Mortis. Probably a Daryl, maybe a Rosa, something, just a brawler that can actually face up to him and kind of pester him the whole time. Because they can't afford to go into that same situation they did last match, where Mortis countered basically their entire comp.
Yeah, they just one brawler, a BB, a Rosa, a Daryl, even something to stop that, and then just find where he's going and follow him around and make sure that he doesn't make the difference, because Yamada absolutely dominated them from top to bottom last game.
He did. It was such a good comp right there. That Poco double tank comp works. I guess, Mortis isn't really a tank, but it kind of was. It was double assassin that match.
Yeah, it was pretty great to see. But we'll see if they change anything up right here.
Looks like they are switching the players in.
They are indeed.
Yep, it looks like it's going to be Skyrix and Twisty Twig playing for PSG. And Animal Champadu is going to Ponkotsu and Hagego, along with their Yamada pro as well.
Hagego played so well in the tournament yesterday. The guy was there in so many clutch moments. And so it'll be interesting. I'm sure a big sigh of relief. Even though they didn't win, I bet you it's nice just to be able to relax a little bit, play the game, and have some fun without having all that pressure on you at once.
Absolutely. And here, so Skyrix and Twisty Twig, they've had some time to kind of like chill, see the competition, just watch this entire time. Whereas Hegego has already played a match, Bonkotsu has already played a match, and so maybe they're a little worn down. I don't know.
Could be. Well, it looks like we're going to be finding out here pretty quick. It looks like they're having fun. I mean, everybody's all smiles, which is really great to see.
You know, it's fun to watch these players playing without the stress of $90,000 on the line.
Right.
Total prize money worth of $250,000 for yesterday's finals. And now it's for some prizes. There are some prizes on the line.
There are some prizes, but they said that they were not the greatest prizes.
Well, there's prizes for the winners.
Okay.
You know, like some headphones and some cool things like that. And then there's useless prizes for the losers.
I'm more interested in, I mean, headphones and all that stuff, that's nice. But I'm more interested in the useless prizes. What do you think one of the useless prizes might be? Give me a guess.
Maybe a used sock.
A used sock. All right, that would be pretty good.
That'd be useless. It's like, what are you going to do with that used sock?
Yeah, just an empty wrapper for a straw. That might be good.
That sounds like a pretty useless.
It's pretty useless.
A used straw and a used sock for useless prizes.
Do you guys have a better useless idea for a present that you can think of? Put it in the chat. It'll be the strangest chat you've ever seen.
Who can put the most useless prize in the chat? That's right.
Look at the matchups here. I think that Team Blue didn't want any part of what just happened, so
they brought Shelly along.
And then on the flip side, the red team, they changed up their entire comp as well.
Yeah, I don't like Shelly as much as I would have if they had a Mortis. However, Shelly can do a really good job of countering against Daryl.
Sure.
And Sandy's really excellent. Jean can play really well against Spike. So, I don't know. I do think that Animal Champion or the red team has a little bit more range, and I do like that a lot. You can see Hegego right there using that fertilized star power. He's not actually using the curveball one, and he's just using it so well. Look at that. He's hitting so many hits on Twisty Twig. These Twisty Twig is just in that one spot.
Yeah, I think that they would probably be better for the blue team if Sandy and Shelly were to swap, and it looks like that is exactly what's going to happen right here, because Sandy's able to three-shot Spike, but if he's about to get three-shot by that cart right there, and he goes down to the cart.
There's no googly eyes in the way of that cart. They saw that coming. They could not do anything.
But he does pull in Daryl and was able to take him out.
I just can't stop thinking about that. Running into the cart because you can't see it. Oh, man. Let's see, but that's not happening right here. Hegego throws down the super, is dealing some damage to K-Manu, slowing and pushing him down. Punkotsu's trying to go down there and is able to get rid of K-Manu.
But still, there's two of their brothers down because Yamada came out with a cross shot and hit that with Piper. And that was 2 versus 1. Had to fall all the way back, wait for his team to respond. Let's see if they can get back in this position. But with that Sandy super, they're hiding a little bit, but still getting taken out some too.
That's right. Now Team Red does have some control in the center, but it's just a matter of Skyrix getting one good pull. He uses it to pull Bonkotsu and recharge some of his super. It's not fully charged up yet, but all he needs to do is just get a couple of hots. There is his super. He's ready to go, and all he needs to do is just pull Yamada, but Yamada is staying far away. He's got some good fast reflexes. As soon as that pull comes, he's going to be ready to jump, but it looks like he ended up using it against Bonkotsu, and that unfortunately missed for him.
Yeah, that's not going to work out, and now with only one gym left, the red team, or the blue team here, is going to have to move up in a position because they can't lose whatsoever. But they're bringing it back here. 7 gyms to 9. They have a chance. With the pull, they take out Bonkotsu, and now there's another gym on the floor. Are they going to get it? It is 8 to 9. The game is getting close again.
This is so close. Red team can't go anywhere with that minecart in the way, and now they're going in. Looks like Bonkotsu uses the super, rolls in, and look at that Twisty Twig with that super, ready to take him out. And Skyrix as well, able to finish them off. And he's got 10 gems with Bonko, and also takes out Bonkotsu. He is not wasting anything. And pulls Hegego in, just solidifying his victory even more.
What a comeback right there. The Jean supers, the Sandy supers, they had them all come in at once, and with only 4 seconds left, here comes the big Spike super. He's going to miss Skyrix, and not going to be enough. That is going to be a comeback victory, and they are going to take that set.
So PSG and K-Manu end up taking that very first set for Team Blue. They're ready to go. Look at that cheer from K-Manu. He's so excited to actually get that victory for his team. Skyrix is just chilling. He's like, I wish that would have happened in the championship when we were facing Animal Chompidou for the first time.
Yeah, that was a great match. I thought that Yamada's team and Team Red over there, I thought they had it in the bag, but no, not so much.
Absolutely. So up next, looks like they're going to actually be selecting some of the prizes to see what they end up getting.
Oh,
check that out, an Osmo Mobile 3 for all of your vlogging needs. That is excellent. Such a solid stabilizer right there.
That's right. Looks like a really good prize that they've got there. Holding it up high. Really proud of that. We'll see what they go with what's going to be the next prize. Oh, it looks like this is going to be the useless prize. He gets a toilet paper dispenser is what it looks like. I think that's what that is. I'm not exactly sure.
Well, howdy, Lex. It's good to be back up on stage.
Oh, hey, Woody. Nice of you to join us here.
Thank you very much.
We're just having a good old time here. Have you seen the googly eyes yet here, Woody?
Yeah, I was watching you guys wear those. It seems like
they're very interesting. I mean,
it's to a detriment of our playing and casting abilities, though.
You know, but we do look wonderful wearing them. Maybe not so wonderful, but we feel dumb too. But this is what it was actually.
I feel like $1 million. I don't know what you're talking about.
You look like $1 million as well.
My eyes are falling out.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. They had some. One guy's got some good prizes. Other guys not so much. But that was a really exciting game there. With PSG was able to extract a little revenge for what happened to them in the quarterfinals.
Yes, a chance to win again on stage. Always welcome. And the Brawl Stars Invitational has got some of the best prizes, as you saw there. A toilet paper holder. What was that also?
It was like a gimbal for a phone that you could use for vlogging. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it holds your phone nice and steady. I do not. I need to look into that.
Should have played in the Invitational.
I should have.
Yeah.
I probably would have just got the googly eyes and the toilet paper dispenser, though. But regardless, it would have been fun. What are you going to do with the toilet? I mean, I guess if you had the place at home, you could mount it. It might come in handy. You never know.
You know, I hear that they're selling toilet seat heaters also now out there. Very useful.
They're very nice.
Out here in South Korea, we've enjoyed the great technological offerings available to us.
You never know how much you like it until you try it. Mm-hmm. Where have we gone,
true.
Woody? I don't know.
And those toilets, they also have some very nice features as well. Maybe that's going to be in the prizes up here. Yeah, I'm in the prize prediction mood right now, Lex.
Right. Well,
I'm kind of wondering
I asked
what they're gonna
Kairos,
come away with.
and he told me like a used sock. But what do you think another useless gift might be? Think about that.
A useless gift.
A useless gift, I mean. Yeah.
I don't know. A trip out of Busan? That would be useless, because why would you want to leave?
This place is beautiful.
Yeah.
The ocean, the mountains, and the buildings all right there in one spot. It's really exceptional. If you guys ever get a chance to go, definitely come to Busan, Korea.
Take advantage of that. And hey, Seoul is beautiful as well. So we here actually flew in to Incheon. We mentioned this a couple of days ago, but you're going to be going to Seoul in a couple of days as well, right?
We're going to go up there. We're going to go to the Supercell Lounge. Going to have some good times with a lot of the other content creators and everybody around here. I'm
nice chance to relax after the hard work here.
That's right. We are going to be leaving here shortly after this is over, so it's going to be a fun time. Looking forward to that. But you're going as well, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be going tomorrow, so I'm going to sneak in there a little bit later, incognito style. I wonder, Lex, what's been your favorite culinary offering here in Korea?
Well, my favorite one was probably the bulgogi.
Bulgogi.
That was
excellent
really good.
Choice.
That way, we did have some seafood the other night that was a little questionable.
Yeah.
I ate a bug. I mean, it was literally just a bug. I'm pretty sure that's what, I'm not exactly sure
Of your own free will. No one made you eat that bug either.
You know, when you go to a new place and people offer it up, you've got to try it. You've got to try everything at least once, and in this case, not more than once, but it was interesting.
I got to say, I think my favorite would be the Korean barbecue. The pork is just amazing here. It's incredible. Really well-known pork from Jeju Island, I've heard, south of Korea. So they import it, or import it, and drink it with soju. Did you like the soju here?
It was.
You're a Matt Gilly guy?
I never had it before here. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, it's all very enjoyable to try new cultures.
Yeah.
And here in South Korea, we have had a wonderful time. So I think we're going to be getting into our second match very shortly, as I understand it. And that's going to give an opportunity for the red team Are they making a comeback, or did they pick up the last one?
Oh, no, they picked
I was
up
a
the
bit
last
distracted
one.
as I was
That's
approaching.
right. That's all right.
Yeah.
Perfectly right. The blue team ended up winning that last set. So now Coach Corey is on this stage with his blue team. As you can see, that is Tribe Gaming right there. We're looking at Jack Chepo. We've got Slash there in the back. It looks like 2 Jack Chepos left. Is going to be crying, man. You know, they played pretty hard yesterday. They got knocked out early in the semifinals, but they played pretty darn well.
Now the blue team is going to be wearing red, and the red team is going to be wearing blue.
Not
Don't
confusing
get
at all.
confused by that. Yeah. Fortunately, the creators are going to be wearing purple on both sides, so just in case you were trying to figure out which side was which, where you need to wear those like red-blue glasses that kind of like invert your vision.
The 3D glasses,
Yeah, then you'll get a good sense of where you're looking at. But we have our semifinalists up on stage. Tribe Gaming's Crying Man.
Yeah, he did really well. He played exceptional in the semifinals, and he's looking pretty happy today, even with after a disappointing loss. It's nice. The pressure's gone. He's ready just to relax and have a good time.
Sure is. I noticed that on the first day, his trophy count was somewhere around 7,000, and now it's 20,000. So he must have been pushing really hard.
He played all night. You know, he couldn't take it that it only showed 9,000. He just grinded up another 11,000 trophies, no problem. But yeah, they're playing with Coach Corey, which Coach Corey has a great Brawl Stars channel. Nice, a lot of strategy and even some fun stuff on there as well. So you guys definitely check him out.
Zhang Cheng is going to be the creator for Team Red today, repping 18,484 trophies. That seems like a lucky number to me, Lex.
Yeah, the 84-84 there is looking pretty good, and that's a really very respectable trophy count as well. In fact, that would put him in the top, higher than the top 1% of all Brawl Stars players.
My goodness. Even higher than that, though, is Sun God way up in the sky, shining down on us, sends his radiance from above. Down here to share now.
Dr. HK's team, they also got knocked out early in the quarterfinals, but it looks like they are all smiles and thumbs up, and they're back here to show off that, you know, they can maybe not win those games in the quarterfinals, but they've got it here.
Well, sure. The Brawl Stars World Finals is all about Brawl Stars skill, but the Invitational introduces a lot of new elements into gameplay. Now, the first match that we saw was just googly eyes. I got a little bit of a word backstage that we're going to see even wilder and even crazier challenges to come in the following hour.
Yeah, I got a sneak peek on some of them. And they were, there's one in particular, I'm not going to spoil it for the people that are watching right now, but if it comes up, I will be very interested to try it myself. And I'm here to tell that after the influencers down there, after they, get a chance to play with them, they're going to bring them up to us, and we always get a chance to check them out as well. I'm really hoping that I get to try one of these things in particular. It's going to be a riot if they do pull it.
Coach Corey looking steady, calm. I like the beard.
Bodes
well for his success.
He probably puts the same oil as you do in there just to make it look, extra wonderful.
I just got some Sparta beard oil. I'll be trying on very shortly, straight out of Helsinki, Finland.
That's right, especially made up there in Helsinki to make sure that your beard looks amazing.
Look like a legend.
Feel like it too, and looks like they're feeling pretty good right there themselves. They're getting the devices worked out.
What do you think I got to do to get one of those exclusive Brawl Stars World Finals jackets?
I don't know, but if we figure it out, I want to do it as well because they look really cool.
The influencers got them. Maybe we should practice our influencing skills.
Yeah, we're not very influential, at least not enough, obviously, because we sure didn't get one.
These aren't the droids you're looking for. You don't want to sell me death sticks.
Right?
You want to go home and rethink your life. How's my influence working on you? Do you feel?
I will do anything you say, yes.
Wow.
Where's your jacket? You should be getting it now.
They ought to bring it in soon.
Yeah, so the next match that they're going to be playing is going to be a little bit of Brawl Ball.
Yes, thank you. I was waiting here so long to pick this one penalty. So let's check it out. The second penalty for this set 2. I'm nervous. What? No fingers allowed? Ooh. How are they supposed to play the game with no fingers? Maybe toes? Mouth? Let's check the video.
thinking they were going to like use their nose to play or something.
That's what I was thinking too. Now, funny enough, he's not on stage right now, but Ark, one of the contestants here, he has done a video on his YouTube channel of him playing with his toes.
Did he win?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I just saw part of it.
Well, if it's a YouTube video, I'm sure he could have played as many games as necessary until he got the win, right?
A little editing magic always makes you look good when it comes out the other side on YouTube.
Well, you would know about that, right, Lex?
Never have I edited a single thing to improve. Okay, yeah, I do it almost every time.
All day long. But that's fine. We love you for it. It's a bit different here on the live stage, though. It's all up to them to make it count the very first time. We're getting some adjustments here just to make sure the phones are correctly positioned. Their devices need securely.
Yeah, this would be really awkward because, you know, not all the people, not all the players play with phones. Some of them prefer to play with a tablet. I don't see any up there right now, but that would be a little bit unwieldy to try to clamp a tablet up to one of those things and play. But this ought to get really interesting. Corey, with not only he's got the pointers, but the eyebrows as well, looking on point.
Oh no, he's crying. I don't think he's practiced with these little pointers before. This is going to be a first for our brawlers on stage. A handicap. Do you think that you could beat a team if you're using your fingers and they're using their pointers? One of these teams up here.
Oh, so could I beat one of the pro teams? I think it'd be a good game. Unfortunately,
it'd be a close match,
me.
huh?
Yeah, probably a pretty close match. That's how good these guys are.
What would be the minimum necessary handicap before you could defeat a pro team? One hand behind their back, playing with their toes?
So I've played a game on, me and Kairos and I did a video where we played with just using one hand. It was really hard, way harder than I thought it was going to be. I think that I could beat them if they were forced to do that. But that's a huge handicap. That's probably what it would take because these guys are insanely good. Like I said, I've actually played against a lot of the North American content creators, or the North American pro players, because we'll get matched up against them, and I've beat a few of them here and there, but usually they get the upper hand because they're just that good.
And with the highest level of Brawl Stars competition available to the public at large right now, it's got to be Power Play, and you and I were playing Power Play downstairs earlier. It went pretty well, but hold on, we've got our Brawler picks now. Let's get on into it and check out what these lineups are. Lex?
Yeah, so for the red team, we have got El Primo, we've got Spike, and we've got Poco. A pretty classic choice for Brawl Ball. That's a really good, solid choice. And then over here for the blue team, Coach Corey is going to be playing Rosa, Jack Chepowitz with Jean, and Crying Man is going to be playing Tara.
Making a few little pokes and prods here. They're playing very carefully, not too confident, because they're having to use those pointers instead of being able to use their fingers as usual. But Crying Man's going to grab the ball first, tosses it over to Coach Corey. Doesn't get the pickup, though. Instead, he's going to pressure on the top side. Can he get a few punches in? Or maybe just walk it in?
I think he thought he had the ball, but he lost it there. It's actually really funny to watch their passes because they're almost like extremely awkward passes, not going quite where they thought that they might.
Oh no, Dr. M is just standing there. Doesn't have any way to get that ball downfield, and that's going to leave our blue team with a big advantage. Can they get it in?
Coach
nice
Corey.
Pull from Chepo.
Yeah, Coach
there
Corey,
it is.
He thought he was going to pass it to Chepo. Chepo stopped, but Corey just grabbed the ball and walked it right in. Now we'll see if Dr. M he looks like he went up and he stopped to get
No.
He's having a tough time with those pointers, I'll tell you that much.
We just need to get Dr. M to start tapping on that attack button. He's right next, but wow. Coach Corey with his second goal. A little bit of a shrug and a thumbs up. Easy peasy, Lex.
Man, that game was a really quick one. Now, of course, I think Dr. M is going to be really happy to be able to use his fingers on this next match because they totally dominated him on that one. Coach Corey's looking pretty happy right there. Scored both goals.
Sure is the MVP for the team, and that would be something you wouldn't typically expect, playing with two professional semi-finalists here. Nevertheless, getting both goals. He's the striker now for Team Blue. and the pressure is going to be on his shoulders to deliver once again and close out this best of 3 set.
Yeah, I was laughing a little bit there because Crying Man was just having a fun time playing with the phone as it was hanging there. But it looks like they might be rotating out Crying Man, and they're going to bring in Slash.
A tactical change. I like it. Slash played very well in Brawl Ball yesterday. Tribe wasn't able to get those Brawl Ball wins that they were looking for, but off the back of Slash, we saw them make it very far and push into a super close tiebreaker round for the semis.
Yeah,
Slash with 18,067 trophies.
Yeah, absolutely. They did a really, really great job. Of course, Kairos and I are both affiliated with Tribe, so we're really proud of those guys for being able to make it as far as they did. You know, Tribe IX guys, they did a great, great job, and super proud of them. As you can see, Jack Chevel settling in for the next game, but this next one they are going to be able to use their fingers.
The Americans here for Tribe are the youngest team in Brawl Stars World Finals, all having been born in this millennium. The up-and-coming rising stars made a big impact at the first World Finals, and it looks like they're impressing Corey too. He's looking quite confident, ready for that #1 finish.
Yeah, I think he was pretty happy with the team selection that he got to play with Tribe there. They did a really great job. And you were talking about them being so young. That bodes well for their future, because if they did this well at such a young age, they've got plenty of years ahead of them that they can even improve on their performance that they had yesterday and the day before.
Sure does. I feel like my reflexes are starting to get a little bit slower in my old age now, Lex. They've still got plenty of years left ahead of them to compete.
Yeah, it's definitely, my reflexes are not quite what they were, you know, just a couple years ago. That's all it was for me, is just a couple years ago.
Okay. I know you were a baseball star back in the day.
I did. I played a lot of baseball up through college, but still not quite what I used to be back when I was in my teens. With these guys, they still have it in spades, and Corey's actually a really, really excellent player as well. For a long time, he actually tried to really push competitively and did a great job of that as well. But, you know, YouTube has a way of taking over, and now these days he's posting more meme reviews than the top plays anymore, which are actually really hilarious. You guys watching at home, go check out Coach Corey's channel.
And, of course, be sure to check out Zhang Cheng's channel as well.
Oh, yes. I would talk great about it. I've never actually seen it because I couldn't speak the language even if I saw it, but I'm sure, no doubt, that he makes some excellent content as well.
Oh yeah, I'd be happy to see it, but to hear it, I think I'd need to pick up some more language skills.
Right.
As well.
The crowd was cheering for him pretty well here early on when they announced him, so obviously a fan favorite.
All right, game 2 should be underway shortly. We've got a little bit of downtime here. Maybe they're going to be practicing their skills with those little batons.
Actually, more than anything, I bet you they're eyeing that big pile of presents up there and thinking, okay, if we win, which one am I going to pick? Because I don't want that toilet paper holder this time.
Do you go for a large present, or do you think good things come in small packages?
Man, you know what? Okay, so I think I would probably go for a large one, because they just had one useless present in a large one. How many more of the large ones are they going to fill up with useless ones? I don't know. I'm playing the odds there.
I feel like that's a good call.
Yeah. Red-blue, though. Red-blue. I'm not sure. I guess maybe you... No, you don't have to pick from your color, probably.
Okay.
There we go. Indeed, there are some other special stuff about the prizes that we were unaware of, but...
Oh, yeah, well, we'll just have to keep that under wraps,
right,
so to speak.
Yes.
Until they get a chance to open it up.
All right, looks like they're definitely settled in and ready to about start playing. Dotting the last I, crossing the last T, and they will be underway here in Brawl Ball. Now we had a different map that they were playing, but it looked like they were playing center stage there, and that was a lot of fun. Really like that map.
Okay, yeah, we were expecting Pinball Dreams.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a mix-up there. But hey, you got to keep these guys on their toes, right?
That's right, us as well. Jack Cheppel there, he made some really great plays yesterday as well, but the guys over there from Dr. HK, they went out early in the competition, but it was still they lost, but they lost to the world champions, so there's never any what's the word I'm looking for, Woody? Disgrace in losing to the very best. You know, if you're going to lose, at least lose to the champions.
There you go. Well, here we are with the lineups now. A little bit of a change here. Rosa was obviously a favorite pick from blue last time, and Team Red, Kingsley, is going to bring her in.
That's right. Rosa's coming in there. We've got Poco, Spike, and Rosa. Looks like the passing over the ball down to Kingsley, which Slash is going to rotate over with that Terra, try to keep him off there. He's got the pool ready. He gets both of them. Takes them both out. Jack Chepo gets the ball, tries to get it up to him. Is he going to be able to finish it in time? No. Good super by Sun God to be able to block off that area and stop their progress.
And Spike Super able to take out that little healing shade from Tara. Gonna deny access to this goal and keep it at a 0-0 draw. But another massive super from Tara is gonna suck all those brawlers in.
Wow, and a great, wow, that was really amazing because he used the super to pull somebody, blew up a wall, and then kicked it in there. That was just absolutely astounding. Very, very well played by Jack Chepo there, but the two big supers from Slash to really weaken the team and take out some of them was the story there that set up that goal. Coach Corey coming in with that super, paused there for a little bit, and he, with his super pop, is he going to be able to take him out? He takes out one of them, but now Poco returns the favor.
Just amazing how Slash, it seemed like he didn't even have to charge up his super. It was just like back to back. And Tara's super is one of the hardest ones to charge up. Takes a very high amount of damage. She gets it in again, though. Slash dropping them down left and right, creating an opening now for Coach Corey to deliver the final blow.
Yeah, Slash is absolutely on point right here. Coach Corey does have his super. If he can find the right time to get the ball, pop a super, and just walk it in, because there's nothing that they can stop him from pulling out of his hand. He's looking for it. He does right there.
Not yet in.
No, he was just able to stop him just in time there, but Chepo's got the ball once again, looking for his opening to get the ball in there. Again, he shoots and pulls him, but can't finish it off like he did last time.
Some fancy footwork from our red folks here. They're going to be drilling down on the left side now. They've got 30 seconds left to get the equalizer here and put this thing into overtime.
Ooh, Kingsley walking in there with him, Rosa, but again, Slash has been making plays left and right. He is pulling everyone into a circle this entire game. He's been playing out of his mind. Now Chepo's got the ball. Corey's got his super. Slash is charging up, all three. A big super comes in, pulls two of them. Corey punches him down, and Jack Chepo with the super looking for his spot.
Bites his time, he's waiting.
Oh.
The hook shot straight to Coach Corey, grabs it and tosses it in for the alley-oop. Blue team victory.
That was amazing because he used the super to bank it off the wall to Coach Corey, who just kicked it right in, uncontested. Wonderful, wonderful game.
And with that underway, we have a 2-0 set lead for Team Blue.
Oh, yeah.
A brawl ball victory, and they will be marching down very shortly to claim their prize. We'll get a chance to see if they choose wisely.
What's going to be the good one? Which one's going to be the useless one? Yeah, Team Red already in a hole here, 2-0. But of course, we've got Heist coming up here after this selection of the good and useless prizes, and we'll see if they can turn the tides around here, get back into this competition.
I like it. All right, they're still deliberating with the referees here. We'll get a final ruling shortly on the outcome of set number 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the issue was there. If there was some DC somewhere, if somebody disconnected, if somebody had some app issues, or if it's going to actually count. Looks like they are deciding that right now. Oh,
What?
Looks like he's going to pick his prizes.
Okay, Dr. MMM taking the stack apart over on his side. A little bit of shaking here on the blue team side as well. Looks like he's chosen a triangle. Okay.
He's about to make some music. Let's see what Tribe ends up getting for winning.
Ah, very nice. Looks like a charger and holder for a phone.
That's pretty excellent.
Yeah.
Especially when you play lots of Brawl Stars. You know, you just want to set it down there and let it charge for a little bit while you go get a snack.
Always got to be hands-free when you're driving.
Absolutely.
Can't keep your device with you during that.
That's
All right.
exactly right. And
they've got a few more prizes to pick. We'll give them a couple more minutes to go through them. Were you watching that last set, Kairos? What were your thoughts there?
I was watching that last set. That was pretty fantastic. Coach Corey really pulled through for his team right there, getting a couple of those shots in there. And those supers, those Terra supers from Slash.
Terra,
I swear,
undeniable.
every time he was getting at least 2 of the enemy players, I was like, how are they allowing? They just gave it to him every single time. It was fantastic.
Massive damage. And bouncing right off of that, also getting that healing shade up to improve the viability of their pushes. They had oomph.
It was so hard
They had
for
the
them.
strength. They had the damage. They had the health. They had all they needed.
Yes, it was absolutely fantastic. And you know, the match, it was just so great. That Terra shade, like you said, did a lot of healing, and
Admirable selection there, picking out the Rosa to try to make the comeback there. Team Red recognizing her superiority in Brawl Ball, but not enough to pull off the victory.